Let's have a look at GitLab Duo agent platform. The idea I want to showcase you today is we have an issue, a task, a bug ticket, something like this. It's created in GitLab, and we give this task to an AI coding agent, which is handling the complete implementation of this issue. And afterwards, we get back a merge request where we can check the code which was created by AI and directly decide whether we want to bring this into our main branch or we reject it, or we have some complaints, recommends, and change requests for it, and then it moves on. So let's get started by looking into GitLab. Here we have a few issues. Concretely, that is a task here about showing an EID on a summary page, which is a real-world task from my team. A co-worker of me created this. He made the description as you can see it here. I made some tiny adaptations to this description and copied it from Jira, where we typically have our tickets, to GitLab, so that I can give it to the AI. In a summary, it is about showing an EID, which is like an ID, a number which identifies a virtual SIM card, a so-called eSIM. Here you see the application which we develop in my team, and I am on the summary page, and here we have a tariff, and we see the type of the SIM card is an eSIM, but the EID is not shown, and the same applies here for the multi-SIM option. The EID is not shown. We have just the type eSIM. So let's get back to the ticket, and yeah, after we check this, we can click here on Generate Merge Request with Duo. That gives this issue to the GitLab Duo agent. So if I go now here on the left menu to the Automate bullet point, and then I click for agent sessions, we will see an agent session which has been created right after we clicked on this, and that is exactly what you can see here. It has been created 19 seconds ago, and the process did not start yet, so it looks like this. And if it is finished, yeah, you see here a few runs which I had before where the AI agent finished, and then typically you have your merge request and you can decide how to move on. Let's click into it. So still no activity. The AI agent didn't start working on it. In general, it runs in the background. So I could go now away and have lunch or something like this and come back later to see the result of the agent. And now we can see the status changed to running. So now an AI agent took this task and is working on it in the background. If I clicked on activity, yeah, we can see exactly what it's doing right now. The session triggered, it's doing some actions like read the item, probably the ticket I created. It's reading project information, etc. It's thinking about it. Here I mentioned 2 files in this ticket to give it a hint where to start. That's not needed, but to produce a better result, I tested it up front. Yeah, now I want to have a better result. I decided to define the 2 files to be touched, and it's reading it and yeah, thinking in general about how to solve it and moving on. Here it actually created already a merge request. So if we flip to the merge request view, we will see it, but probably it will be right now empty. But when the agent is done, yeah, there will be code changes in this merge request to finish. And before I take now my break and go for lunch and wait for the agent, I want to remind you, if you enjoy the content, please give me a thumb up. And if that's the first time you are here watching a video from me, then please subscribe to my channel. See you later when the agent is done. The agent made some progress, so we can scroll down and see all the other things it did in the meantime. And at some point, it's doing its last actions, and the last conclusion was it successfully implemented the EID display functionality. And that means it's done for now, and we can have a look at the merge requests and see what is the result of this AI agent run. Here we have our merge request. It's still open, created 7 minutes ago. Let's have a look what it did. It created one commit, and we have 2 changes, and the changes are exactly in those 2 files I mentioned. So let's have a look. Here it's doing something about showing the EID. And here it's doing the same. Yeah, so next step, let's just test it and see what it produced. I will do it like this. I will take here the feature branch, copy it and execute it locally, and then see how it looks in the UI. So I switch to my local application, and we can see now in the main tariff, the EID is displayed as required. So that is successfully solved. And we have it also at the multi-SIM, but the idea was to have it in a new line below card type. But unfortunately, here we see it is in the same line. So that is not as required. So I would have to go now back to the merge request, explain the issues I have with it, and ask GitLab Duo to fix this and to move on and repair it in a way as it is needed. But I would skip this for now. I think you will have already got the main point here. Yeah, we have the chance to create a ticket and pass it to an AI agent, do other stuff in the meantime, and just wait for the result, check it, and accept it. I think that's especially interesting if you think about your whole team. Yeah, your whole team might contain testers. And today it was always like a tester finds a bug, tester creates a ticket, waits until a developer takes this ticket that might have a prioritization process in the middle where product owner and the rest of the team decides whether it's now time for this bug or not. The developer fixes it, the developer creates a merge request, the second developer has to code review it, and then it is like delivered, merged to main, and then a tester can check if it is working as expected. A long flow, and that can be shortened and simplified with the GitLab Duo agent platform in a way that the tester creates a ticket. An experienced tester might also decide directly whether this ticket is something for an AI because it's simple or whether it's too complex for an AI. So the tester could directly click the button, creates a merge request with GitLab Duo. Then the tester can still wait. Maybe the tester can also like have a look at the result of it and test it, and then ask a developer to do a code review and a merge. Yeah, exactly like I did it here. Yeah, the tester could say, okay, this is not working as expected because of this wrong formatting here. So the solution is not ready to be reviewed by a developer. And this way you could speed up things. Yeah, before we had the tester at the beginning and the end of the process, and now the tester could be the start of the process and continue relatively far until like a developer is involved. In best case, maybe a developer is not needed at all if the code change is very simple. Yeah, and I would also expect that if it is like something tiny, show one field, remove one field, change the order kind of bugs, yeah, that is stuff which can be simply code reviewed by checking if 1 or 2 lines changed, and if that's not the case, then probably there is an issue. Yeah, so very promising GitLab Duo. Let's see how it will work in the future, how complex the tasks can become and get. See you next time.